on, Rangers! Come on, Rangers!
Missed the whole game.
The Isthmian League South Central Division playoff final. Walton and Hersham's 40th and last league game of the 2022-23 season. Victory will secure Walton's third consecutive promotion and send the club up to an as yet undesignated league at step 3 of the football pyramid. In order to get there, they're going to have to beat Hanworth Villa, a club that finished just 2 places below the Swans in the South Central League. And even though the 2 clubs were separated by 22 points, Villa pose a significant obstacle on Walton's journey, for they too are a club on the rise, having completed the previous season as undefeated champions. Walton's young owners are setting up the ground for a record crowd of over 2,000, and that means the XL Sports Hub is going to be a noisy, raucous chunk of Surrey for much of the day, something coaches Scott and Billy will have to get used to dealing with. Before the players and crowds arrive, the coaches are preparing for their team talk, with the pair knowing they're going to stick to the same 11 that's got them through the last few games of a 20-match unbeaten streak. It's tactical rather than superstitious, despite Scott's penchant for irrational connections.
I've got a new superstition now, Rich. Even though I'm doing the same lineup every game, I have to rub them all out and do it again. I could literally just bring the board in as it was, but I just can't do it. That is the one reason I want all this over with now. I just need to stop with all of it. I need to just forget about stuff and trainers and beers.
Oh, I can't do it. I just can't do any of that. Drive me mad.
Big thing today, mate. Switches of play. Need more of them.
How system they usually employ?
Yeah, five at the back.
Yeah, I find it
not overly, just less fun. But slowly but surely, because we're playing against it so much, the players are figuring it out just as much as we are. And Bill, anything in particular that you're definitely focusing in on before the game?
If they're like unbelievably organised like that, when we're out playing the 9, let's say he's out the game and Mitch is able to drive in here, trying to move one of these two to here and then playing in this space, like John Gilbert. So either like, Mitch can escape him, either like attraction with Teo or Gundo to like move him, and then just like finding little areas we can get him on the ball.
Right, boys, just get the first bit out of the way, okay? We're unchanged, probably no surprise to anybody, and for all the reasons I've listed 15 times in a row, whatever it is now. Incredible, really. Incredible to all of you guys' durability, what you've done to be able to keep getting yourself available to play every game. We got through the other night about 60-70% really, and that's not like downplaying the opponent or anything. It's more of a case of we could have actually been a lot better. We could have been a lot better. We did enough, and yes, everyone that was here would say we deserved to win, but I think we all know in here, I think it was a case of maybe clearing a few things out of our heads and playing our way through what had just happened to us in the previous game. I think we're right back today where we need to be as far as we're coming off the back of a win. We played some good football. Dominated the game, but if we're all honest with each other, we could be better, and we're going to need to be today, all right? Keep the fight away from them. Just keep the ball. On Wednesday night, maybe we had one too many stud rolls that's A, slowing us up, and B, inviting contact that we don't need, okay? In the first half, we had 2 or 3 times the other night where someone had momentum galloping around the outside of someone, and it was literally touch play. Oh, didn't do it. It's gone. Like, it has to be. We need more of that today, okay? Touch play, touch play, touch play. Pitch is going to be sticky. It just invites problems if we're overdoing it with touches. A couple of other things, just on being diligent with stuff and respecting what we're playing against here. Sam Merson, funny enough, he gets a lot of headlines for scoring goals and everything, but he's actually a big sort of creator for them. I mean, the long throws, obviously, we can't do anything about that. You just got to defend it. You can't stop him throwing a ball. But the thing that is a bit underestimated is how good he is in the air, boys. All right, so even things like goal kicks, like their goal kicks, need you on his toes, mate. All right, so Mitch or whoever it might be, obviously feel free to come and clean out the pair of them. But just he cannot be feeling that he's got the ability, because he can even bring stuff down, help stuff around the corner. Just gamble on that it's going to be him that's the thing we need to look after, all right? Us, yeah, you'll deal with that, mate. You match up.
He actually
for him.
comes from the side though, doesn't he, a lot?
Yeah.
So you might even drop off, mate. Drop your ego in that 1v1. Just let him edit to you.
Listen, the other thing, boys, you may have noticed over these last couple of games, like the talk we're having right now and the one before Wednesday, just talking about football. Right, I'm not talking about anything else. No fucking, antics that's going on outside or whatever. The one thing I will say here, all right, believe me, if we've got a little bit of nerves in here, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Sharpens you. But let me tell you, they've got 10 times more. They're nervous about playing you, all right? That's a fact. Let them be the nervous team, all right? We've got all the reason in the world to be at ease here. We've got our own fucking music playing. We've got our own fucking pitch. We've got our own ball. Everything you could want is here for us today, okay? Right. Boys, that's it from me, okay? Bill?
I met a genuine hero of mine, David Beckham, on Thursday night. Had a little chat with him. I ain't stopped smiling since. Honestly, I love him. He's even better in person than I imagined. But I'm out there with these boots on, me and him, and I'm still at my age shouting, Beckham, hitting diags. Like, this is a fucking great occasion for you boys. I wish I was playing. But like Scott just said, like these moments, boys, you've had 1 million people this week tell you, big game, fuck all that. It's just another game of football. You've been playing since you're under fucking sixes. Just do what you do. What are you good at? Do that. What are you good at? Do that. What are you good at? Just do that. Think about the next 5 minutes, boys, and not the next 5 hours. That is the best advice, yeah? What can you do in the warm-up to prepare yourself for a game? In the first 5 minutes of the game, not after the game, yeah? Just think about that. 2 patterns that I think are really important for us today. You know when you make a back three, go to the left a bit, and you go in the middle of it. So if we've made our 6 passes and we're able to get some structure, Joe can just walk it in the middle, and then Arsene can come out here, back three, PJ on, Eddie can go in there a little bit, yeah? Reason why I'm saying that is if we can now, AK or Gilby, Teo come in there, make a diamond, if we can now start making 6 passes in this area of the pitch, what are they going to do? Yeah, so it might look more like this. Now our aim with this, Jord, is to try, mate, and get this fullback inside the post. Yeah? Trying to get him in there. So anytime it looks like we can hit that run, hit that ball, make that run, and hopefully he'll follow you. AK or Gilby on the other side, you're also going to do that. Quite hot out there. I was even blowing after 2 minutes. If you don't see any of this, just move the ball a bit quicker, and then by 60 minutes, what are their legs going to look like? Done. Fucked. So then we'll just get loads of chances in the 60th minute, yeah? Yeah. Oh, gents, let's go.
I would call it heartbreaking, really. Didn't go to Thatcham, but to concede a late equaliser in the 90th minute was a bit of a sickener for everybody, I think. But I was here on Wednesday night and they really bounced back quite well.
The team's progressed with us, and it's great to be here today in a final. You know, we come up last year, champions without losing a game. It was a fantastic season last year. Didn't know what to expect this year, coming up a division and all that, but it's been fantastic. The boys have done so well.
To be honest, it's been a bit of a up and down season. We obviously first year in this league. Started off, we had injuries, it's tough. We were probably, I think, 13th or 14th at some point around Christmas, and then kicked on, got a couple of boys in that have done well.
On their day, as good as anybody in the league. They've showed it all season. Kept with everyone, only beaten once badly by Basingstoke when we had injuries. But if the best team's out today, they can do it.
How am I feeling? To be honest with you, it's been such a big event and so much going on that I haven't really had too much time to think about the game or the football in general, which is a weird situation to be in, but it's kind of a nice situation because I'm not stressing or anything. I'm just worried about everything going smoothly operationally, and that's about it.
Do you know what? I'm actually feeling good. I'm feeling good. Obviously, listen, the boys, the players, Scott and Bill, they just have the football to concentrate on. We've got the gate to concentrate on, the tannoy to concentrate on, the ref asked me for a subs board 5 minutes ago. Like, all of that stuff we've got to focus on, and it sort of takes your mind off the actual game.
Obviously we've played Walton twice this year, and I think it's kind of, people are well aware of how they play. They like to get on the ball, they like to pop it around. So we know what to expect, and we came here earlier in the season and 1-2-1 and had a game plan which worked, and then we'll see if it works today. But yeah, we kind of know what the plan is.
This is the best playoff final it could have been.
Well, we went unbeaten last season, unbeaten the whole season, went up at a canter. Come into this league with trepidations and worries, and really you haven't looked out of place.
We can play both. We can play long ball. We can knock it around the pitch. I mean, it's a nice surface, you know. Unfortunately, we got grass at home, but these 4G pitches or whatever, it normally takes us a few minutes to get used to it. But once we can knock it about. Yeah.
Today, this kind of week in the run-up to the game, I think it's really hit like how big this has become. To sell 2,000 tickets in half a day. We probably could have sold 5,000–6,000. To have had, you know, live stream shown in pubs down the high street that are booked out within a matter of hours. I mean, we're really starting to feel the kind of breadth and scale of what we're doing here now.
I mean, I remember Scott saying this to me. He goes, there's no better way to get promoted than playoffs. Of course, that's true because of everything that comes with it, the emotions, the packed out crowds. So yeah, of course, it would be the best way to go. But listen, it's football, so I've learned never to expect anything.
What is this tune? What is this tune all about? Give me some fucking lively shit, mate. Yeah, this is Jane. Fucking want to get a cigar out and have a fucking Hennessy. Yeah. Harry, you ever seen a crossbar? Huh? You ever seen a crossbar?
He's been calling it every, mate, 100 times a week he's saying this, he's never hit it.
Now come!
Oh no, you've destroyed the GoPro, mate.
This tune has got a stop on it. Fucking hell.
They'll do one near post for you, yeah? So like, you know what they'd be like, they studied the bollocks out of all the corners, back post, Mitchell got, like, just get Joe to fucking block your runner. Yeah. Just, you and Teo need to be like, Tay, we're doing it, yeah? Yeah, so Teo and Mitch are in on that, yeah? Just figure, Mitch will give him the nod of when you're doing it, and just straightforward, mate, just block his runner. Block his marker.
Good tune. Karate Kid.
Be good if you could hear it.
Do you reckon it's full volume?
Nah, probably not. I'd actually rather the speakers right on the pitch now.
Bounce it with Scott, one touch turn. Arson, straight in after. Coming in, boys, let's go.
Scott, boys, like I said before, fucking be men today, yeah? Pound your things down. Doing the first three things makes it nice and clean, whatever you do.
That's it, boys. That is exactly it.
Down onto the next thing, we go again.
Play your way into the game, boys. Patience, boys. Patience. Find the right area. Keep it simple.
Literally, boys. First 5 minutes, not the fucking next 5 hours. Just keep thinking about that. What am I going to do? 5 minutes. How are you going to have a good game in 5 minutes? And then the next 5, and then the next 5. Do that enough times, you've had a good 90.
Always say, yeah, I've said it loads of times, and go all the way back to the most basic fucking thing that we've ever said to us. Just tick a million fucking boxes, yeah? Everything you do, every action is a fucking tick, not a red cross, yeah? We pile up a load of them early on, we take control of the game. Yeah. We make errors early on, we're giving them fucking life, okay? Yeah. Like I said to you at the start of the day, let them be the nervous ones, yeah? We go out there and snap it about early, okay? Fucking ball speed is crucial. Don't bobble shit to each other when you don't have to. Don't play it behind people when you don't have to. Fucking snap it about, okay? And I promise you, good things will come of it. All right? Boys, let's go and fucking do it.
Side centre back is the trigger, boys.
Come on.
Boys, ready, yeah?
No, that's enough of that.
Harry, definitely, from what you've seen, definitely like same team and same shape and all that.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's the 18, the geezer you was talking about that got injured.
I've got to Scooby that number 7. I've got to Scooby that number 7. It's the massive
18
geezer on the end.
nearest on the left.
Yeah, that's the centre half that we thought was injured.
Yeah, that's him, yeah.
Fair. Is this just similar to Basingstoke? Like, the boys have done it before. Like, good crowd.
First few, just zip it about. Bang, bang, bang. Get them moving. We'll run the legs off them. Oh, Beck's technique does. Who's got better technique? Adam Beckham at striking. Fulham's training ground. He was watching his son, Brentford.
Come on, Walton.
The last time Hanworth Villa visited Walton and Hersham, they came away with a 2-1 win. And with the visitors today employing a 5-man back line off the ball, they do seem to know how to go about stopping Walton's attacking patterns.
Be active, Joe! Be ready!
Villa's formation means they'll sit back when Walton have the ball for the most part, rather than fully press the home side, while Walton themselves are prepared to press their opponents, if indeed they decide to try and control the ball. Ultimately, this means the Walton defenders will be allowed time on the ball, so the onus will be on them to get the move started.
Play the line, Tayon! Tayo, play behind him!
Alex,
yeah, like
Alex,
that, Pete.
do the whip thing.
Pete, man on, Pete, man on! Bounce it!
You could sleep.
Just pass it, Gunno! Move it!
With the centre of the pitch so congested, Walton face a big challenge in getting their central danger men on the ball.
Ref! Come on! Love it, John. That's the position. That is the position. I hope he does. He's got that tomahawk in it.
Corner.
Having gone behind in the previous 2 games, Walton have started this one well.
Big chance.
Alex Kelly's-Seifert's effort goes just wide.
Great touch.
Billy and Scott want their players to get the ball down and knock it around. Perhaps because of the occasion, the Swans are not quite finding their rhythm.
Get up with him! Gunno, just stay in the back line. Tayo's might be on. Tayo's back foot. Tayo! Oh, Tayo! Lucky. Fucking hell.
Tayo's wide open
there.
there.
Mate, shit vision. Hey! Well done, Gundo! Rhythm! Pass it! Pass!
Joe, it's got to be Tayo, that one.
No.
10 minutes into the game and the pattern starts to click for Walton.
Love it.
There you go. It's coming.
Look it up! Look it up, Gundo! Joe, don't get counted!
Go on, Eddie. Give him a free kick. Nice, Freddie. And again!
John, well done! John, get the ball. Go and get the ball, John. Run him. You've got to get in there, Ed.
I thought that was in.
Villa are primed to either play for territory or swiftly counter. Target man Kyan Nicholas is key to this, given his ability to bring others into the game. Fullback Kyron Richards somehow finds Sam Merson unmarked in the box.
Get there!
So wasteful up there, mate.
Mitchell Goff makes the block as Hanworth begin to find their feet in the match.
Oh, well done, Mitch. He does it both ends.
2v1, John! Go and get a ball off him!
Scott warned his side of Sam, son of Paul Merson's dangerous long throws. Let's see how the Walton defence deal with the first one. We don't know who's making that screaming noise. But hopefully they'll get kicked out with whoever threw that smoke bomb onto the pitch. As for the goal, Merson's long throw lands right in front of the near post, where Tom Bender manages the impossible and somehow gets his head onto the ball before it can bounce off the forehead of serial headerer Mitchell Goff. Meanwhile, co-owner Tej is taking care of the young moron who threw the smoke bomb.
Don't throw pyrotechnics on the pitch, it's very clear, mate. Josh! Mate, you know the fucking rules. Don't take the piss. Josh, he's getting chucked out. Teo! T! When we get up there, patient! Just get them moving!
Hanworth have rarely used a 5-4-1 system, and it did work against title winners Basingstoke when they tried it. So with a 1-goal lead to defend, clogging up the midfield will hold them in good stead.
Got to over it that. Got to over it that. Time! Can we not tell him fucking time?
Kai and Nicholas probably should have extended the lead. Liam Allen in goal and Mitchell Goff clearing up behind him keep Walton in the game. The thought of going 2 down seems to spur Walton on, and they start to get a bit more creative in the final third. Jordan's effort is blocked and it leads to a long throw directed at Mitchell's ball magnet head.
Got to get across him! Fuck me, gamble!
Billy is more frustrated than a medical statistician who stumbled across an anti-vaxxer Facebook group. But at least in Billy's case there's hope, as his players will know they can do much better.
Pass. Get the ball, PJ! Wider, wider, wider! Fair enough. Good numbers over there. Lock up on the inside a bit, P.
Not since Reagan McNeil did that thing with a crucifix have we seen such intense possession, as Walton let go of their own demons and attack Villa as if they were me in a room with the aforementioned anti-vaxxers.
Keep it! Someone behind him, Teo! Goffey! Joe, get him closer to you!
Hanworth do eventually get out of their own half, and a long-range free kick leads to Kai and Nicholas facing a glorious opening.
What a save! Well on Liam!
Nicholas gets his header on target, but Liam Allen does brilliantly to save and hold on to the ball. Hanworth has settled back and keen to counter, and when Arsene Oikai's loose pass is picked up by Richards, it leads to a major problem for Mitchell Goff.
He had to make that.
Mitchell did indeed have to make that. Sadly, he hurt himself in the process.
That was instant, wasn't it?
What seems like a routine block has damaged Mitch's knee, yet we can't see the defender coming off anytime soon. Mitch is back on the pitch and hobbling, but neither he nor Joe Higgs can stop Kai and Nicholas on his quest to not score a goal today.
Teo! Fuck me!
On the stroke of half-time, Walton have one last chance to get the ball into the back of the net.
What the fuck was that? Amazing.
Fucking shocking, mate.
Fucking shit.
Oh, mate. Some of them performances. Shocking.
Well, a lot of it is like it's just final ball, final action, isn't it? To be honest,
Not snappy enough, like.
if you did a poll in the room of what is going to get us the most joy, 100% is the 4 midfielders playing around them. Every time there's
I mean, do you know
someone
what? I
sparing.
can't believe how brave they're being in terms of the height of their line. I mean, Joe should be having a fuck. We should be saying he should be getting stuck into it because that's abysmal. Some of his choices in there. He's got to play fucking over there.
That's the bit that makes me think about Millsy.
Yeah. Is Mitch coming off now?
Don't know. I don't know.
Let's get in there anyway. Mitch, where is he? He's where? Mitch, you all right? You playing? You sure? What are you saying, boys? What's the vibe? The thing is, boys, yeah, there is the
turnovers are all in the same area. Yeah. When you play the way we do, we are going to have a few in our half. There'll be a few because that's normal. All right, that has to happen. Someone's going to tread on a ball. Someone's going to leave one behind. That's fine. Okay. Where it's not fine is when we're seeing the fucking whites of their eyes here, like going that way, and then not even close to connecting with it, not even close to providing the penetration that we've worked to get to. And that's the bit where, you know, you're meant to be our creators, you guys, yeah? It's got to be a level up. It's got to be a level up, all right? Because you've actually, once we've sort of grasped it a little bit as we're going along, one of them two is free every single possession. Every possession. It might take 6 passes to get it to them, but eventually you will. And then when it comes to that bit, you've got to do it. You've got to do it. It's got to be better. A couple of times there, Joe, in quick succession, it was literally on a tee for you to just clip it behind them, and you know we were ready to go. But the split second when it's gone now. And then guess what happens then? We force one, goalkeeper or whatever. It's like, or it's them on the head because the moment's gone. It's all in the timing, and we've got to be able to recognise that when it's got to happen. All right, don't panic. Okay, don't panic. Yeah, we've been here before. We've been here before many times. Okay, we have got a ton more to come. All right, there were times out there where I was thinking, not bad, not bad, not bad. And it is chalk and cheese, okay? They're happy with how they've gone, of course, because they've limited us to their goalie hasn't made many saves, and they've ended up creating 2 or 3 through their usual stuff with set pieces. But are you thinking we ain't creating a golden chance here? We are. We are. Yeah? Just fucking stick with it. Stick with it. Find his fucking back foot, and sooner or later, he'll make something happen. Promise you. All right?
Mitch, Mills, boys, try and help out with this. Like, when you get the ball here, what is the picture you see? Try it. Like, you feel free to come and move some of these things, mate. Like, when you get the ball here, yeah. Is he? He's not marked.
No.
Okay.
Like the 9 is following me in.
In there, yeah.
The 9.
Yeah.
Gills or whoever come into the 10 to try and find the pass in there. Other than that, or Jordan's on the same byline.
Right.
Jordan, what I was seeing on the last.
Well, I think you've done well, mate, to carry the ball in there. I think something can create from there.
Sometimes, if it's Jordan's out wide here and Mills is spare on his own on the right hand side, we're delayed. If I'm walking out with the ball, Jordan steps in there, all it takes is one ball.
Yeah, or that's what I was thinking, like AK or the opposite 10 to run in there. Yeah. So if you're going to get sucked in. Do you know what, boys? What I still find amazing with football players, and I don't know if you do, but I don't think you do it enough, you don't actually talk to players when you have the ball at your feet. And I find it mental. I would literally... boys, I ain't a fucking great player. You're better than me, all of you. You're all better than me at football. But I swear to God, I'd have had 3 people in on goal in that half. Yeah. I swear to you, it is fucking on. Get out your feet. Jordan, you're in! Bang. Just tell people what you want. Yeah. John, feet, come here. John, feet, connect with Gundo. Bang. Just fucking tell people. It will make the game so much easier. When you get the ball, Mills, tell Jordan what you want him to do. Because if you do, I reckon you'll score. Same for you, PJ. When you get the ball, I know you've got good ideas. Tell someone what you want. Eddie, come here. George, you're in. Bang. Don't feel you have to force it. Don't feel you have to do anything magical. It is an extra pass. They're heavy. They all weigh more than me, boys. If I'm trying to chase you, I'm fucking done after 2 or 3 1-2s. We're not playing 1-2s here. Let's do it up there. Yeah? That is the game.
By the way, the next throw, yeah, no one gets in front of you at the front post, okay? Whoever that is, whether it's you, whoever it is, yeah, whoever you feel most comfortable doing it, I'm okay you organising it. They do not get across you at the front post, all right? And get in the ref's ear about the geezer all over Liam, yeah, the big 7. Just get in his ear. You'll probably get a free kick out of it, yeah? Again, it's
boys, if you're playing behind them, do it off of 2 touch. Don't do it off of 6.
That is exactly it.
It ain't
touch,
bang,
gone.
Bang, bang. Right, it's too obvious.
Gone.
Get it out your feet and hit the fucking ball over the top. You'll score. Come on, boys. At the moment, we deserve to be losing. We've made more passes than them, but that is it. They've had more shots. They've had more attempts at our goal. Like you say, Liam's man of the match.
You taking anything? You taking painkillers, yeah?
Yeah. Don't take me off.
Yeah, but at the same time, don't cost us the game, mate.
When like Joe, in particular Joe or Gundo or something has the ball, what are you seeing? Who's marking you?
So their centre halves get sucked in.
Yeah.
So that I'm waiting, I'm looking, I'm screaming, I'm looking, and then when I'm about to go, and I see that he literally just looked at the ball
Who's
to
that?
then do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyone who does it, that's literally all they're doing. So then
Who could have played you in the most there?
Joe.
Yeah.
I know you want me to come in.
Yeah.
I'm onto it, but I just feel like if we do that and we win it,
mate, do whatever you need to do in this game where you can affect it and score.
Okay.
Do whatever you feel need. If you see spaces and you want to go and play in it, do it. Mate, your runs are good, mate. He needs to play it more. Joey, get him in. Get him in.
You may have noticed that we like to film at pitch level because that's a bit more like what you would experience at non-league football, and it's a bit more like documentary style. But when we first started at Dorking, we met the guys who were filming for Dorking and got introduced to them and said, hey guys, can we use your video as well because it gives us better coverage? And they said, yeah, you can. And those guys are Your Instant Replay. They do a fantastic job of covering matches, sometimes better than us. That's why we have to cut to them so often. We really recommend Your Instant Replay. It's an affordable way of shooting your matches and getting highlights delivered, and you can get scores in the corner. It's all packaged up like a proper broadcast because they know what they're doing. Well, we're recording this narration at about 4:30 in the afternoon and my wife has booked tickets and we've got to go out at 8. So we're running out of time here. We'd better hope that it stays 1-0 because we don't have time to narrate anything complicated. Unfortunately for us, Walton didn't know I'd be short on time and they're going to attack the Villa goal as if they badly didn't want me to go to a comedy club.
Jordan! Ed, be ready!
Perfect. Eddie, put it.
Oh, God, mate.
Jordan has the first chance of the half as his shot narrowly misses. At half-time, Billy and Scott urged Joe Hicks to drop the ball over the high Hanworth back line, and it seems that Joe is a listening man.
That's a goal.
As the coaches noted, Hanworth have occasionally left space in behind that could be exploited, and when Joe spots an area to drop the ball into, he gives Alex Kelly a chance to run through for a one-on-one. Kelly holds off the defender before slotting the ball under goalkeeper Gary Ross.
Millsy! Millsy! Keep playing behind!
Of course, now that it's 1-1, we need someone to score because we definitely do not have time to narrate extra time and penalties.
Love it! Get the ball, Ed! Go and get the ball, Ed! Go on, Alex! Follow it! Go on, Ed!
Eddie Simon understands our predicaments and very nearly makes it 2 goals in 1 minute.
We're scoring in 5 minutes. We're scoring in the next 5.
Billy is clearly confident that Walton will soon take the lead, and that's not a huge stretch given how dominant they now are.
Alive now, Gundo!
Yeah, you're out there, so I blocked it.
Get ready, T. Get ready, T. You could score here. Could score. Work it, Millsy! Work it, Millsy! Whip, John! Whip, John! You do the whip, John! Whip, John! John, wider!
Go on, then.
Wider!
In you go!
Come
In you
wide,
go!
John!
Go!
Run inside, Mills. Come wide, John! Oh. 10 yards! Get him 10 yards, T! Honestly.
Walton mess up a corner and it gives Villa a chance to counter. With Walton's defence committed forwards, it's the unlikely leg of Jordan Adeyemi that saves the day.
That is unreal work rate from Jordan, fucking hell. King John, that corner is embarrassing. Yeah, but he's 5 yards. Make it a 2v1.
Jordan then helps Walton win another corner, and this time they're just going to sling it in.
Run him, John. Run him in the box. Come on! Bloody fucking X! Come on, my son! Get in there! Oh, what a fucking header that was! What a header, big dog!
It was a great header from Joe Hicks, but it wasn't a goal from Joe Hicks. Until now, he had gotten away with claiming it, but it turns out Teo's corner hit his head, then the crossbar, and then bounced off defender George Wells before crossing the line. With no mind as to how much we cannot afford for this to go to extra time, Hanworth Villa seek out an immediate equaliser.
What a Mitchell fucking Goff. Get in. Back post! John! Jono!
The game has opened up like Queen Elizabeth I on her deathbed, and whoever gets the fourth goal will be a hero for one team or the other.
Lock up! Lock up! Millsy! Teo. Jink.
Keep going.
He ain't been watching Daz's DVD, has he? Less nervous than I was 15 minutes ago, but as we saw last week, 2-1 doesn't do the job.
As Tej alludes to, it's only 1 week on from that disastrous ending against Thatcham, and Walton are hoping they don't miss all their chances to finish the game off again. As are we, because we've got 1 hour. We've got like 1 hour before we've got to go to this comedy thing, and my wife has just said she wants to go for dinner first. I mean, seriously.
How did I know he's gonna fucking miss that? My old girl scores that. My mum scores that, mate.
That's a bit harsh on Jordan, because keeper Ross has done pretty well to stay on his feet there.
Joe, you can do the ball! No fouls, Joe, good lad!
No foul, Joe!
How are we not helping him? How obvious was that? Get Teo in, Teo! Awesome! You love it, son.
There may be 20 minutes left on the clock, yet everyone in the ground can sense that there's little to no hope of a comeback. John Gilberts has run into the channel to receive Eddie Simon's pass, where he proceeds to slot the ball under Ross to make it 3-1.
He ain't letting them score, mate.
The hardest thing for us to do in an edit is to show you a game that's dying out, because frankly it's really boring to watch. So here we are with just over 5 minutes left. Hanworth are beginning to push Walton back, but the home side are defending perfectly well.
Got to figure out how to keep this fucking ball here, Lee. Come on, mate. Mitch and Millsy! Mitch and Millsy! Good!
Hanworth should be laying siege, if only they could get the ball off their opponents.
Fucking excellent! We got to run now! Jono! Stay on, George. What a ball. That's a fucking beauty. Oh, unlucky. Great. Liam! Fucking love it! Millsy! fucking love that!
Still, as the clock ticks down, Walton managed to complicate things just a little bit.
Yes, good night! Great tackle! It's a great tackle, mate!
Is it though?
Arsenal, fucking brilliant! It's a great tackle!
I mean, you can see why they might be a bit annoyed about this one.
It's not a foul!
Foul or not, at least nobody got hurt.
Blake!
That's fucking too confident.
How is Arsenal? What is he doing?
Arsene Oikei is getting a bit of stick for not clearing the ball, but it's Daryl Xiao who's facing the wrath of the Villa. Xiao, S-I-A-W, Xiao.
What's that? Has he really?
Yeah. We need someone else on.
Well, we're obviously in the future, so we know he hasn't broken it, but there are definitely some ligaments in Jordan Ellis's knee that aren't in good shape.
Tom, is it definitely?
The typo afflicted Daryl Shaw, as we've been corrected to, gets just a yellow. But for Jordan Ellis, the game and some of next season is over. That sentence doesn't quite work, but we've got 24 minutes and I've got to leave.
Oh, I feel so fucking bad for that kid, mate. That's shocking, isn't it?
The game eventually restarts with Villa hoping a free kick can jumpstart their recovery.
Thank fuck for that! Get up, Daz. All because of Gundo ain't kicked the ball behind him, innit? It's amazing.
It was literally rolling.
Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll squeeze one to Millsy.
Begging
no
to
point.
be spun in behind.
Hit Darryl!
Oh, all right.
Just kick it over them. That's all you got to do in this moment. Just kick it the ball over their fucking heads.
If there's one thing we've noticed in the last month, it's that Walton Hersham are really bad at seeing games out.
Joe! Can you believe what you're seeing?
Jordan! Tell him to just fucking boot it!
What the fuck is he doing?
If the final whistle goes now, I might just have enough time to cut a celebratory montage. Hurry up. Seriously, I've got to go. She's waiting for me. There's one thing we've noticed since we started Bunch of Amateurs, it's that pitch invaders don't really know what to do when they get on the pitch.
Oh, thank fuck for that, mate. Thank fuck for that. Where the fuck's Scott? Good luck, thank you.
Stressful? Mate, honestly, I feel like I need to lay down in the centre circle and just let all this carry on.
Beautiful.
Yes, big man, how are you?
What a second, oh, that was amazing. Oh, mate.
Come on! I think the man to my left here is, if not the biggest reason, and this man here as well, Billy Rowley. And we have everything to be thankful for their contribution in the last 3 seasons since they came here. If we could put it together for those 2 men, please.
Thank you everyone so much. We've gathered, the mic don't work, so cut it.
Too much, bub.
Let's go. Do you know what, my sort of overriding thing is, I don't know, people that know me probably expect me to say something like this. I just want to go and lay in that centre circle, just sort of be on my own for a bit. Really. Yeah, I'm just, honestly, I'm so drained. But obviously, absolutely, I nearly said over the moon then, but yeah, just so happy. And not that we have a plan B, but just so happy, mate, that we've done it our way. You know, it would have been really easy to panic and flip the script at half time, but what were you doing? Just do it better.
As I said to you earlier, my mind was mostly on just making sure everything ran smoothly, and the football was almost secondary. It was such a big event, obviously, today in front of a record crowd, and obviously we thought there were going to be chances on the gate and people try and storm in without tickets, etc. And operationally, security, that's what my head's on: ticketing, operations, security, media. Is that, if that's all fine,
Give me that.
Get up!
Oh, it's tricky. I would have loved to have won the title last week, but at the end of the day, we've got promoted and we've done it at home. You know, like last year as well, we did it at home, and that was an amazing day. To do it here today as well, you know, 2,000 plus fans, and 90% of them are Walton fans. So to really share that moment with them, these are memories I'll never forget.
I don't know what to say. I mean, like, coming off the back of last week, the last minute equaliser, I thought, you know, that was as low as it could get. But today, today going 1-0 down, we turned it around as we have done so many times.
Hanworth really gave us a brave game, really. They went man for man and they were playing really high up. And with Jordan's pace and Alex and, fuck's sake. And with Jordan's pace and Alex able to run and Gilby able to run, like, I can't believe we just didn't play over them a little bit more. So that was breaking my heart, to be honest with you. And as soon as we started to do that, like pre-game, we knew they were, the way they're built, they're a solid side. They're well organised, well drilled, but they're not as athletic as we are.
Last Saturday at Thatcham, it was a blur. I just got out of there as soon as possible, didn't want to think about it, and basically switched off. But then coming back today, I was on the ball, just waiting, the boys just played perfectly, and that's what you got to do. You got to enjoy the football, and it was nervy that first half, I'm not going to lie. I genuinely thought we would be having another Thatcham situation.
The boys stick to the belief of Scott and Bill, right? And the way that we play every game, as we've seen, Basingstoke, Thatcham, whether it's a good result or a bad result, it's always entertaining.
It was tricky when we took over because the club was in a very bad position and we didn't know what we were doing at the start. So I think we're only taking it year on year, and to get to this point now, it's pretty crazy. It all changed really around COVID time when we appointed Scott and Bill, who have been here ever since, you know, 3 successive promotions.
Well, I mean, we've got to do planning for this ground first of all, because if we ever have a big day like this again, and I'm sure hopefully we will, we need more people. We want more people here. Like we had to reject so many people and every single person.
We reckon we could have sold 5,000 tickets today. We sold 2,000 within 4 hours. So next year we want to go bigger and better, and I think it's possible.
Yeah, and listen, like sky's the limit. And in terms of the new league, as I said, more problems that we're just going to have to overcome. We'll have a talk, we'll work together, we'll learn off people's experiences from other clubs, and that's how we do. We just adapt and we keep moving forward.
I've had a 24 hours to remember because my Maple Leafs won their first series in 19 years last night. I was up, honestly, I was up till half 3 in the morning, crying. Yeah, I was, telling you, crying. Got up again 7 o'clock this morning, watching it, crying again. And I thought it has to be meant to be that we're going to do this today to finish it. Best 24 hours of my life. Sorry, no, Aurora, I've got a little girl, it wasn't, but
second best.
You know what I mean?
Second best.
But tonight, I probably won't know my name by about 10 o'clock. But I haven't been able to get that much inside of me yet because it's, you know. Yeah, no. Yeah. Thankfully it's bank holiday and we've got another 24 hours on the clock until we've got to do anything meaningful with our lives.
Just realised I've got coaching tomorrow.
Nah, you haven't, mate. That ain't happening. Thank God we won. Thank God we won because it helps push this thing along. So we're going to have a good night and yeah.
You brought us some luck as well, boys, I think.
Yeah.
It's been good.
Give us the Dawkins magic dust.
Exactly. It's been good. It's been good. Cheers,
cheers, boys. I really hope you lot have enjoyed it as well.
Thanks for watching Walton and Hersham Uncovered on Bunch of Amateurs. If you could hit the like button, that'd really help. Even if you didn't like it, we'd still appreciate it, and leave a comment, that's really helpful too. And join us on YouTube memberships when I finally get around to launching it. I swear I'm going to do that soon. When you do that, you're going to get loads of extra stuff and longer episodes and no ads and all sorts of good things.